Hello and welcome to Tour de Kart. We're a family. We get questions all the time about what's auto racing, what's it for, do you hit the whistle? So we are going to be answering all those questions in this video.
Hello, I'm Angela's brother, and I love to auto race. And my name's Mark.
Hi, I'm Angela's sister, Crystal. I also love to auto race.
And I'm Angela's husband, Ryan, and that's me on the screen.
And I'm Angela. I also love to auto race because I don't have time to do it other ways sometimes. That's all I got time for. So Ryan's screen, like he said, is up. We are going to go into auto racing. We think it's really key for your game, right, Mark? It's a lot to accomplish, right, everybody?
Everybody's busy. Can't be on Mario Kart all day.
Yes.
Every day. Unless you're Ryan.
Yeah.
All right,
Even Ryan auto races. Even Ryan does it.
Show us how to auto race.
All right,
Hit
I
that
picked my items.
green.
I got a couple of things that don't have max base points, where it says can upgrade in red, and you just hit the green auto button, and it'll start a race. So that's like the first point that we use auto racing for is to max out.
Yep.
That's a really weird combination, by the way.
That's what I was laughing at. It's like, who is that?
That makes the bronze Misu look really bad. So you can max out your base points doing auto racing. Basically racing at 50 cc. So if your me gets first, you'll get 8 experience points for whatever is not max. So for me, it'll be my driver and my cart.
But in order to get the most XP, as we're calling it, like your points to get your character all the way maxed out, like for a high end, it's 800. What is it for super, guys? For a driver? You know what?
675?
Yeah, the base max points for a super driver is 675, and for a
Normal.
normal is 400
Nobody really cares, but
600. 600
if you're,
for a normal.
or 600.
if
sorry.
you're into maxing out your normals, you don't really have to. You never use them, but so
I did. Auto racing.
Mine are all maxed out.
Yeah. Same
They just
here.
keep
Auto
dumping
racing.
so many me's, I can't max them all out.
So in order for Ryan to get first, to get the maximum amount of XP, what do you have to do, Ryan?
So the race
Nope.
finished.
Whoa!
Okay.
That was
We
a
can
quick
start
one.
another one. So you want to hit the whistle.
Good
So you see
example.
there-
We'll see, he got fourth, so he failed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just let it go. Yeah, I got 4th place there.
This is what happens when you don't hit the whistle. You could get lower than this, you could get higher, but it's all
Get
up
any
for
place.
grabs.
You see there, my experience bar went up. So XP stands for experience points.
He got 5 points for both of them.
Yep. So I got 5 points each for finishing in 4th place there.
And if he had a glider that wasn't already maxed out, that would have gotten points too. So you can collect it on all 3 items at the same time.
And you can collect coins?
Yeah. So if you
And
don't have time to
tokens.
race, you can just run it on auto and collect all your coins for the day. I need to record my coins.
Okay.
25,
doesn't-
25. Moving
I
on.
know.
It doesn't really matter which race I do. So you're gonna basically act like you're going into a race to really race. So there's,
His Misu needed leveling up. Did you pick a Misu?
yeah.
Yep, hit it.
Okay.
I don't know which race, but yeah, I did. This cart needs leveling up. And then do you have any gliders, Ryan? Or they're all
No,
done?
all my gliders are maxed out.
Ryan's are all done. So I'm just gonna pick a rando one. A coin one's sometimes good to go in with. And then you want to do auto, the little green part on the left. This time we're actually going to show you how to do the max XP for every auto race that you do, instead of just leaving it up to the game what you get.
Yeah, to make sure you can come in first.
And that is done by that nice little whistle in the bottom right.
I'll pause it quick. So you got the whistle here in the bottom right. So you can pause the race and kind of look around if you want. Change the view. If I let it go, you can hit the whistle. You can hit it up to 6 times.
Look
to
at him all
change-
slow down.
It changes the formations of all the drivers.
The 3 will not actually work to get you in first.
So they'll just change all around there. And there's 6 different variations. So technically I think there's 7 with 0 being just a free-for-all.
I like
But if you
two
want
the best.
to ensure first place, we recommend hitting the whistle twice. So you see a 2 there. And it just puts them all in a nice little line.
Like a choo-choo train.
I think this is really for taking pictures too.
Yeah.
You want to take some cool pictures.
Yeah,
you
the
can
other
pause it.
formations are good for pictures. If you're trying to do like the take a snapshot challenge.
Ryan's me hit something, and because he's on the 2 whistle, they waited for him to get right back in front.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So if you say you just pulled a pipe and you have like 3 new things, 4 new things, this is the way to max it out with your
Quickly.
time and know that you're going to get the XP that you want, the points that you want.
The other thing too, like this is a longer track. If we're doing this, we usually find the shortest possible track on the course. Right now, that's Ghost Valley. Some of the other ones are Vanilla Lake.
Yeah. So that's
And
kind
if he
of
goes back to 0 on the whistle, it's just racing like normal, where he might not get first.
So you can just flip through them. Go back to 0.
Now he'll get passed.
Yeah, they start going faster, get out of line. And
Get back in first, hurry up!
Ryan, quick! Ryan!
Ryan,
Ryan's living crazy here.
did you get first?
No.
Second.
No.
If he would have had
Okay.
the whistle at 2, he would have got first.
if
No, he's missing out on an XP.
Yeah, so I got
He gets
7 that time.
So the maximum you can actually get is 8 when you get in first. They don't let you get the full 10. Like if you notice that you got first and you're just doing regular racing, they will give you 10 for each item. But in auto, you can get 8, which is still really good to level something up. It does go by pretty fast.
Yeah, so actually, if you see the little logo there at the top line where it says position points is 4,998 to the left of that, you can see that it runs auto races at 50cc. So the max base points you can gain or experience you can gain for an auto race is 8. Or for 50cc, the max is 8.
I used to set mine differently. I used to set it to 200 because I thought they went faster. And the Mark said, I timed it. They're not any faster.
Mm-hmm.
They were always at 50 cc's. I never
Mhm.
knew that.
Yeah, it makes sense though with Ryan just said with the XP that it's
Mhm.
only 8 instead of 10. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So
All right, last topic on this, tokens. Right now, we are in the Samurai Tour. Next up is the Yoshi Tour. In our token shop, there is a pipe, a green pipe going on right now where you need to collect token. And the way you do that right now is by taking other racers out when you race. Is there a way to auto race this, Ryan? And get tokens.
Yeah, Angela figured it out. So if you don't want to sit there all day actually racing, you can do an auto race. And we found that Ghost Valley is one of the tracks that's really good because it's very short. So you can get through it fast. And I could do a
There
sample run on
happens
that.
to be a Lucky 7 driver that probably everyone has on this course too. That makes it a good one.
You got Boo, and then like I have Black Yoshi at level 6. So using a more character with a more destructive item like Lucky 7 or Boo with the bombs, maybe the boomerang, but I feel like that wouldn't be quite as good.
Giant Banana worked pretty well when I was working on Pinjo.
Yeah, that would work really well too. Using an item like that can really help, and then so you can just run in the auto race. So for me, like to give a better example, I'll do Black Yoshi. He's a little smaller, so I was doing it with the bigger cart, and then I was just picking a lightning. Angela was doing a red shell. The reason why I did a bigger cart is because Yoshi's a little bit on the smaller side, and on this Ghost Valley, he would sometimes miss the item boxes and go right in between them.
it's your combo cruiser.
Mhm.
So now, Ryan, are you hitting the whistle on this?
I am not, because if you hit the whistle on this, they're not going to collect items. They're not going to hit each other. And then you won't collect any tokens.
When you hit
Can we
the
see the
list,
back of your cart if there's any items there, Ryan? Oh, you got a red shell.
You got
Yeah,
some tokens.
there we go. We got
Yep, there's a
tokens there.
token. Sorry,
So,
Ange.
that's okay. When you hit the whistle, you're kind of telling the game, this is how I want it to go. Like there's no mystery left. You're saying, put me in first. It's just a little bit like not predictable when you just let it go. So,
Oh no.
and there are kind of
Take the
exceptions.
shortcut on the right.
There are kind of exceptions to this too, like when it's a team rally.
This is good though that he's in last, actually.
Yeah.
This will help me.
If there's a team rally, typically they
Whoa,
don't
whoa.
let you collect tokens at all. You have to race.
No hits.
You didn't hit a single person. That was a terrible bullet bill.
No, it's
So-
nice to do when you're watching TV or
Yeah.
just like sometimes when I'm cooking, I'll just have it running on in the background and I'll hit it whenever I think to look at the phone and just start a new auto race.
Yeah, when you don't really have to pay attention, it can be really nice. So that really wasn't that many tokens, I think.
Yeah, not.
Yeah, 4. He only
Four's
got a
not
couple
great.
of hits in. I would typically average at least 10. It would vary. Like, there's a few times where I get 0 and he really failed me, but I got as many as like 26 or 28 doing this too. So it can vary, but it's a good way to do it where you don't have to pay attention.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I was not paying attention that much when I was auto racing at all. So I picked like a longer track just to give him more opportunities to take people out. And then I'd check it every like 5 minutes or something like that and just rerun it. So
Your character can get, if you use a top shelf character, it can get a frenzy doing this too, which can really help with the tokens, especially like, that's why using a destructive skill like a lucky 7, or like I was using the double bombs, which I have the plus skill unlocked, so he gets 3 bombs, could take out a whole lot of the bots that way and collect a bunch of tokens right away.
Yeah, this has been useful this tour. It can collect coins, tokens, like we said. It's a great thing to just help your game and not as to commit as much time. I also did, Ryan, you told me that is it the Google devices that you can actually set up the auto race to just keep going and going and going?
Yeah, I don't think it's available for iOS, but Android devices can use an auto clicker app where it'll automatically just keep this all going for you.
Which sounds nice, but we don't have those
Yeah.
devices.
It can be
so-
kind of iffy, so I don't know. It's a third-party app that's taking control of your phone screen and running it. So you kind of got to be careful with that. So
Does that cover everything, guys? Anything we missed on auto racing?
yeah, the tokens always change though for each tour. So just kind of pay attention to it. Sometimes it's just collecting tokens on the track, which you can blow then the whistle for it. And then sometimes there's tokens for a different reason that's not even
Bananas or something.
Yeah.
So pick a banana
Mhm.
driver if that's
Right.
the case.
So you
Yeah,
gotta kind of
Yeah.
pay attention to that a little bit, but it's a great use for just getting all your drivers and karts and gliders maxed out from a XP standpoint.
that's really the most where I use auto racing.
Mm-hmm. That way you don't have to use those little point boost tickets. You can save them up. And like what I like to do is if I need a driver point cap to unlock like the next point sort of maximum for them, I just use the tickets then. That's
And
what
right
I
now
do.
they're selling like driver point tickets for actually $1 amount. So it's just sometimes it's just nicer to just auto race, never buy those, never have the need to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Especially with all
Yeah.
these Me suits coming out right now.
I guess the last thing
Yeah.
to clarify too is there is a maximum amount of XP you can get a day. I believe if you are free to play, you can get 150 experience per item, or it's like 450 total. If you're gold pass, you can get up to 900 in a day.
So that's a lot.
Yeah. It's a lot of auto racing you can do.
It's hard to use it up when you're gold pass.
Mm-hmm.
Not for Mark.
Oh, guys, another thing auto racing is good for is if you're into taking those cool pictures of your driver kart glider. When you're auto racing, you can hit the whistle, of course, arrange everybody else the way you like. You can also pause it and you can turn the camera around to like get different angles. It's much easier to get that perfect shot when you're auto racing.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So you can zoom in, zoom out. You can actually flip between the different drivers that are in the race. If I wanted to
Mhm.
pause it,
Yeah,
You can
there's different
change-
kind of photo settings that you can change, which I find really cool.
there's a whole bunch of different filters you can choose.
I like that one, the cartoon one. I think
Mhm.
that's really cool.
And then you can change, you can change the angle too. Like you've
can
got it
change-
frozen in a really cool spot. Like you can get pictures from every angle if you want.
So if you have trouble actually getting the right snapshot for the challenge, you can do this and flip through the characters, find the right spot where you want to take the picture. That's all of the filters there.
If only in real life you could like freeze all your friends and like line everything up just right. Nobody moves. Doesn't happen though.
Yeah, and then you can.
Yes. You can hold your hands like that.
Some of these characters like some really strange
Yeah.
jumping actions.
That'd be pretty ballsy if they were actually doing that on the race. Jumping out of your cart. Scooter.
See what she got for it? She got hit by a shell.
Oh,
Now she's in last place.
oh no.
So the thing I was curious about, does it put her in first now because I'm looking at her?
Yes,
It
they do.
does.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
So
So you
if
have-
you want to get your you're getting down to XP at the end, you only have, let's say, 9 left or 7 left. I'll make sure my character gets 6th place, or it'd be 3rd place, so they only get 6 experience points.
Hmm.
And then
Yeah, you can limit break your experience
Yeah.
in a day.
then you
Oh,
get one
that's
more race.
interesting.
That's pretty intense. We make fun of Ryan for limit breaking his coins. You limit break your XP?
Yeah, every now and then.
Hmm.
Yeah, so if you do a full race at 150cc and you get it down to where there's 1 XP left, and all 3 of your items can take experience, at least 10 points. If you take first in that, you'll still get 10 points per item, even though there's only 1 XP left.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah.
All right.
I think that does it.
Yeah.
I hope that you guys this will help you with auto racing. We do get questions, so we thought this is hopefully a video, won't expire unless they change a whole bunch of things in MKT. And we hope it helps you. We hope this will help you in this tour too, finishing up these tokens. Thank you for watching. Keep racing and hold your rubies.
Hold your rubies.
Hold your rubies.
Hold your rubies.
Bye everyone. Thanks.
Bye.